Hi everybody, my name is James and I am glad to welcome you to my channel. If you want to replace the old disk where your Windows is installed with a new large SSD and not lose your license, then this video is for you. First, I will show you how to officially create a bootable USB flash drive and install Windows 10 completely free on your computer, and how not to lose your Microsoft license. During the installation process, I'll show you how to partition the new SSD into a C drive to install Windows 10, and how to create a D drive on the new SSD to use as file storage. If you previously had Windows 11 or Windows 8, then information about your license is saved on the Microsoft website, and when you install Windows 10, this license will automatically transfer to the new Windows. But in order not to lose your license, you need to follow certain steps, which I will show you when installing Windows 10. I insert the USB flash drive into the computer. And now I need to make sure that the necessary documents and files are missing, since at the time of creating the Windows flash drive, all data will be completely deleted. You should know that the flash drive for our purpose must be at least 8 GB in size, and, as we can see, my flash drive is quite suitable. This can take quite some time, and if you are installing Windows 10 on a laptop, connect the laptop to a power source before starting the process. Now open the browser and in search write, download Windows 10, or open the video description, and click the link to the Windows 10 download page. The Microsoft page has opened. Here we can familiarize ourselves with the rules for installing Windows 10. On this page we will download a special application to our computer, a tool for creating a bootable USB flash drive, and to do this, click here. The application is loaded and our browser can be closed. Now let's open File Explorer, and open the Downloads folder. Double-click the icon, and the application will launch. Here you must accept the license terms, accept. In this window, I select to create a bootable USB flash drive. Next. If you uncheck this box, then in this window you can select the language for Windows 10. I left it in English. Next. In this window we can download the Windows 10 ISO file to the computer so that we can then create a bootable USB flash drive using another program. I choose to create a bootable Windows 10 USB flash drive using the Media Creation tool. Next. In this window we see our flash drive for creating bootable media. I click Next, and the creation of bootable Windows 10 media has begun. For a while you don't need to do anything and you can continue working at your computer, or just relax and have a cup of tea or coffee. The process of creating a bootable USB flash drive for Windows 10 is complete. Click Finish. Now let's open this computer and see what we have with the flash drive. Yes, all Windows 10 files are on the flash drive, and now you can start installing Windows 10 on your computer. To do this, you need to turn off your computer. Then remove the old drive from the computer and connect a new drive in place of the old drive. Turn on your computer, and press F12 until the boot menu appears. I press the F12 key. It may be F8, F9, F11, F12 or some other key there. There is no single standard. Different computers may have different keys for calling the boot menu. The boot menu opens. Find your bootable USB flash drive in the boot menu, press Enter. The installation menu opens. I'm not changing anything here. Next. Install now. Here you need to enter the activation key. I used to have Windows 11 installed on my computer, and now I don't need to enter the product key, because the activation of the new Windows 10 will be done automatically. I click, I don't have a product key. If you had Windows 11 or Windows 8 Home, choose Windows 10 Home. If you had Windows Pro, choose Windows 10 Pro. This way you will keep your Microsoft license. Here I choose Windows 10 Pro. Next. I accept the terms of the license. Next. Click here to continue with the installation. A window has opened. Here we see drive unallocated space, and this is my new SSD. If you click Next, in this window, the installation will begin immediately, and after completion Windows 10 will occupy all the space on the SSD, but I want to divide this disk into two independent disks. I want to install Windows 10 on the first disk, and I will use the second disk as a storage for my files, and for this I need to do the following. I click New, and a small window opens on the left in which we can select the size of the first disk for Windows. For the first disk, I specify the size as 100,000 megabytes, that is, 100 gigabytes, and click Apply. For Windows to work correctly, the system must create several small partitions with system files. Click OK. The system partitions have been created, and now you can begin installing Windows 10 on disk 0 of partition 3, here it is highlighted in blue, and after installing Windows 10, you need to create disk D in place of drive unallocated space. So, I click Next, and the installation of Windows 10 has begun. We don't need to do anything for a while, the computer will automatically reboot several times. Please do not turn off your computer. The installation of Windows is coming to an end, and now we have to make some settings. Choose your region. Now the keyboard layout. Skip. I will be using Windows for myself. Next. If you do not have a Microsoft account, click Create Account, and then follow the instructions of the system until you register. I'll create a local account and click here. Limited experience. In this window you need to enter your username. Next. You'll need to enter a password here, but I'll do that later. Next. Here I waive all proposed terms of confidentiality. Accept. The new Windows 10 welcomes us, there's not much left. Yes. I did this, and now my computer is running brand new Windows 10. I hope everything went well for you too. I click the Start button, then Settings. Open the Accounts tab. And here we see that my computer is controlled by a local account with administrator status. If you want to log into your Microsoft account, or create a new Microsoft account, then click on this line and follow the system's recommendations. Now we will see how the activation of the new Windows went, and to do this, we will return to the main settings menu. Here we will open the Update and Security tab, then open the Activation tab. Here we see that I have Windows 10 Pro on my computer, and it is activated according to my digital license, as I told you about this at the beginning of the video. Now let's continue creating drive D, and for this we open this PC. Here we see drive C with the new Windows 10 and a bootable USB flash drive. We won't see drive D here until we complete its creation. I no longer need the Windows USB flash drive, and I remove it from the computer. To finish creating disk D, you need to open Disk Management, and to do this, right-click on the Start button and select Disk Management. In this window we see my new SSD. Here there is a C drive with the new Windows 10 and a partition with unallocated space. You need to right-click on this partition and select New Simple Volume. Click here, Next. In this window, you can create a volume smaller than the entire unallocated space, and thus create not only drive D, but also several more drives. I only need one drive D, and I click Next. In this window you can select and assign any letter to the disk. I leave the letter D, Next. I won't change the formatting settings, Next. In this window you can go back and change the settings. I click Finish. The disk is formatted for some time, and now we see that disk D is ready for use, and now it appears in this PC and I can open this disk. It is completely empty and has enough space to store my data. I hope this method will help you perform a clean installation of new Windows. You will not lose your license and you will be able to create a D drive or several more drives to store your files. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a nice day, everyone.